How are you guys doing? Hey, let's cook some pork chops, some veg, and some mashed potatoes. First, I'm going to clean my pork chops with vinegar and lemon. And see, my pork chops are now clean. I'm just going to spray some oil so that the seasoning can marinate throughout these pork chops. Since I'm going to cook them right after I'm seasoning, I have my pepper flakes, my Maggi all-purpose, and my Maggi chicken seasoning. Yes, Maggi make everything nice. You know that, right? And I'm gonna add my adobo. Yep, pork chops have to well season. I'm gonna have a few pimento. Pimento is such a nice spice. So I'm gonna rub in my seasoning in my pork chops, ensure that they're all coated and all well seasoned. And then I'm going to add them to my baking pan. No, first I'm gonna punch some holes in them so that they are well seasoned and season can get to soak, See, I put them in my baking pan, put them in the oven, and I'm gonna move on to my potatoes. My potatoes, I cut them up and put them to boil and add a little salt in the pot there. Cover the pot and have that boil for about 20 minutes. And I cut up my seasoning, and now I'm gonna make my sauce. I'm making my sauce, and I'm just gonna add a little brown ketchup just to give it browning, a little water, and just stir. I'm gonna add some more stuff to my sauce, and my potatoes are boiled. I have my butter and some garlic powder, and I'm just gonna have my potato all nice and smooth. And now my potatoes are ready, and nice and ready, and taste so yummy. Yummy. Yes, and see, I take out my pork chops out of the oven. I'm just gonna pour off the extra out of the oven. I'm just gonna pour off, the water and the juice from the pork chops oil from my sauce there. And I'm just gonna turn over my pork chops just to ensure the other side get to bake. And yes, just gonna pour off, and then I'm gonna turn them over and put them back in the oven for another 20 minutes. See, they're turning them over. And my gosh, guys, this smells so good. Listen, my kitchen was just so smelling so good. Put them back in the oven. And see, I'm gonna put some jerk barbecue sauce in my sauce and have that. Now I'm gonna move on to my veg. I'm gonna wash some cabbage, some broccoli, some carrots. I have my onion and my sweet pepper, or you may call it bell pepper, and my hot pepper there. Just gonna wash them properly and cut them up. And there you go, well washed and clean and all chopped up. This is for my steamed veg. I'm going to have a little drip of olive oil in the pot. I'm going to put in my onion and my pepper and my sweet pepper and my bell pepper, and just have those saute for a little bit, for about a minute or so. So that it can be infused and the flavor from the seasoning can just infuse. So I'm gonna start. Here I'm adding my cabbage and my carrots. Stir a bit. And I'm just gonna add my broccolis. I love broccolis. Just add a little bit of Maggi chicken seasoning and Maggi all-purpose. Just about a half teaspoon of each, and I'm gonna add a piece of butter, and then I'm gonna also add some garlic powder as well. And then my butter, and I just cover it to let that steam. I go back to my pork chops, looking good. My pork chops is just almost cooked. I'm just gonna pour in this cut up seasoning. So this is scallion, thyme, onion, sweet pepper, and hot pepper, along with some carrots. Just gonna sprinkle them over, and then I am gonna pour in my sauce. And just ensure that my sauce is all over my pork chops. This is looking so good and smelling so good. Put them back in the oven, and now I'm gonna check on my veggies. My veggies are just steaming. I'm just gonna stir so that the seasoning can circulate throughout. Just gonna stir. See, veg them steamed down and ready. And my pork chops is almost ready. I'm just gonna take some of the sauce from the bottom and just ensure that it is coated, on all my pork chops. And this is just looking so beautiful. Ensure that my veggies are cooked. And the onion and the sweet pepper and the carrots are cooked. I'm just gonna put it back in the oven for a little bit more. About 10 minutes more. As you can see, pork chops is well done, and overall this took about 1.5 hours to cook. And see, my dinner is ready.